body, touching you, cotton swabs here, testing you for this, testing you for that, taking blood, and you just went through a traumatic experience. It's very violating on top of how you were just violated from that situation. And it was difficult because he had known what I had been through previously, but I went and got the order of protection. It lasted for 2 years, but the state of Illinois did not prosecute him, even though they did find his semen, his DNA on me, and there was vaginal tearing. Because we used to be in a relationship, they did not prosecute him. So he got away with sexual assault.
Wow. Okay, so Dinesha, we also need to teach our girls not to put their hands on boys. I teach my son, if someone puts hands on you, he has every right to defend himself, whether it's male or female.
My mother said the same thing. She told me never hit a woman, and in the same breath, she looked at my sister like, never put your hands on a man either.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Because it happens a lot in relationships where, he ends up going to jail because she put her hands on him and he tried to defend himself, and then she's got a mark on her, and then he goes to jail for defending himself. It's not okay. If you're that angry, I can't say that I've never been so mad at someone that I didn't want to hit them. I'd be lying. But you walk away, go calm down for a second. That is not the only solution.
Go to the gun range.
Yeah, exactly. It's actually a really good stress reliever when you go. I mean, we're going to have to go to the range. I'm going to take y'all on these to the gun range.
You are an instructor.
Yes.
Sidebar.
Conceal carry if you need that young conceal carry Tom_diva at Instagram. Yeah. But it was the second relationship. I noticed signs of mental abuse, and as soon as I saw that situation, I separated myself from it, but I allowed him to come to my house to get his things. And that's when a physical altercation happened. That's when it escalated to physical abuse. So I actually went to counseling like the day after it happened for both of them, because it was really important. I knew that I might suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, which I still do think that I have, but it was important to start working on that because you can bring that into your other relationships, you know, especially romantic relationships. And then you may draw someone to you that's just damaged like you, and then you're in a toxic situation. You keep staying in that and you're comfortable in that. So I had to work on myself right away, and I did. So I actually learned, okay, next time you break up with someone and they want to come get their belongings, have a family member there, do it in a public place. So I'm still educating myself on signs of this and how to potentially avoid it from happening. So I'm still learning as I'm going along, because I do want to be an advocate for women that are survivors of and current victims, you know, of domestic abuse.
A lot of people don't realize that they'll like continually attract the person that's horrible for them. Like everybody know that person that always gets cheated on, or a guy that always finds the wrong girl. Like, why are you always dating the wrong person? Like the same wrong person,
especially
over
when
and
you know
over
things
again.
like outright about them. Oh, you don't have a job. Oh, you have 6 kids.
Yeah.
Oh, your license is suspended, and you think I'm going to drive out south to come pick you up. And you hustle. Oh, nah, homie. That's just red flags.
Yeah.
But girl, you know he dressed good and he fine and he could put it down and okay.
Yeah. Like, yo, I tell people, your type might not be your type.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. So how has your experiences shaped your intimate relationships going forward?
I had a lot of trust issues. And to a degree, I think I still do now. But I know when I meet someone and I start to date them and I become invested in them, that comes down as my comfort level starts to increase. The wall comes down. But it's just finding someone to even kind of get to that point. Because right now, dating is... it is so rough. It really
is. Out in these streets.
I love dating. Dating is fun.
Oh, girl.
See, I get that all the time.
I need a segment on your show called Tasha's Tales from Tinder, because I can tell you about some. Woo, yes. If you need like a little 5-minute segment, girl. Oh, man. No, man. Tinder. Plenty of Fish, Bumble, Hinge,
Oh my
Facebook,
gosh.
MySpace, Black Planet, BlackPeopleMeet.com. Yes,
I
have
didn't hear
had.
Christian Mingle.
Christian
Oh,
Mingle.
no, I'm not that religious. I'm
He
not,
said no, not on there.
Yo, soul might be on Christian Mingle. You never know.
I need one that's like made for firearms instructors. You know how they have like the ones for farmers and stuff? You know, I need to find somebody that's like me.
So, speaking of that, you're a firearms instructor. Did your experience with domestic violence influence that path?
Actually, I've been shooting since I was 8 years old, so I've been shooting for about 30 years now.
Okay.
But my last boyfriend, when he did put his hands on me, he did get to stare down the barrel of a 9mm while the police were coming. So, yeah. You see me shoot the center of a target at 200 yards. What are you going to think I'm going to do in 2 feet, homie? Really? Yeah. So, actually, I'm my dad's mini-me, so I've been doing this for a very long time. But being able to help women learn to protect themselves is a big part of the domestic violence is a big part of my drive to try to educate women in that.
Yeah. We're gonna need a class.
Yes.
We're gonna get some ladies together.
Yes, we are.
And do something like that. Okay,
I'll
well,
get some fellas together.
I got some last comments. Hey Chatty, hey Kiki. My mother says that's what I mean by us suffering in silence, because we don't want something bad to happen to the person who is going to protect you. Her father will beat the slap out of her abuser at the risk of losing her own career. At the risk of losing his own career. Yep. We do protect it, because when I was going through my situation, I was thinking about my parents. Like, I don't want them to have, I don't want nothing coming back to my parents.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
The Ballinger family, Marsha, Randy, Gina, Jumia, and Crystal, we're good. You know, we have an image to uphold. We have a reputation. So I protected my family from getting that hit.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. My mother says she's in for shooting, so she will be a part of that class. Okay, so for wrapping up, Jay,
we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you again for coming.
Thanks
How can
for
people
having me.
find you, locate you, want to sign up for your classes? What's the best way?
You can email me at tomdivallc@gmail.com for inquiries on classes, and you can follow me Tom_Diva on Instagram and TomDiva on Twitter.
I am Crystal Iris on Instagram. I am Crystal Iris. Crystal Iris on Facebook. My book, www.thebossetbreakthrough.com. And Jay.
You can find me at J Davis, JY Davis TP on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or go on my website, jdavisfilms.com. Tune in next week to an all new episode of To Be Honest Radio, right here on IntellectualRadio.com.
Hi, Daddy. Bye, Dad.